What is going on, New York Giants fans? Welcome to another video from Hit Squad Productions. And in this video, I want to go over something that I've been getting asked quite frequently from my subscribers, and that's should the New York Giants look to move on from tight end Evan Engram and look to draft Kyle Pitts out of the University of Florida. Now, Kyle Pitts, you can make an argument, is very similar to Evan Engram in many ways. You can make an argument that the New York Giants should absolutely look to move on from Evan Engram and take Kyle Pitts with that 11th overall pick, considering on how the draft may play out. Now, you guys all know how I feel about Evan Engram. Evan Engram, if it was up to me, would never see another Giants game. He would never be in another Giants uniform if it was up to me. Evan Engram has been such a letdown since his rookie season where he was a monster. When we had no wide receivers, he was our wide receiver. There was a point in time when we were playing with 3 tight ends on the field. And he still was a difference maker. Let's not get it twisted. He was a difference maker. He was a genuine mismatch on the field. And he still is, but he just can't get it right. Whether he's riddled by injuries, whether he's dropping balls and causing interceptions off the deflection, Evan Engram has been an extreme letdown. It's unfortunate because Evan Engram has the athleticism. He has the athleticism. He has the speed. At one point, I don't know if he still is, but at one point he was the fastest tight end in the league. And when you look at the tight end position, look, it's growing. You look at players like Travis Kelce. You look at players like George Kittle. You look at players like the tight end out of Oakland. You know, these players are really revolutioning the position. And this is something that really, it's something that your offense needs. Your offense should have a solid tight end, a solid blanket for your quarterback to rely on. And that's something that, unfortunately, Daniel Jones has relied a little bit too much on, and it's really bit Daniel Jones in the ass, if we're being honest. Like I said, you can make an argument that half of Daniel Jones's interceptions came off of him throwing it to Evan Engram and it coming off the deflection. Evan Engram has been a letdown. Now, looking at Kyle Pitts, look, he's taller than Evan Engram. He's 6'6" compared to Evan Engram, who's 6'3". Now, he has about 6 more pounds of weight on him, but Kyle Pitts, he had 770 yards off 43 receptions and 12 touchdowns in the 2020 season. If you guys don't watch Gator football, they're not really known for their offense. Their offense doesn't really jump out on the board, but Kyle Pitts really was a difference maker for them. Kyle Pitts can stretch the field. He has the speed and athleticism just like Evan Engram, but he does have some issues that Evan Engram has as well, which is why, it does draw a question. Is it even worth drafting a player like Kyle Pitts? And that's his blocking. His blocking is very questionable. I don't like the term where people say, oh, he's a willing blocker. I think anybody's a willing blocker as long as they're, at least playing a roster spot on that given Sunday or Thursday or even a Monday. I think that, anybody's a willing blocker when it really comes down to it. But he's not that good of a blocker. There's room for improvement, but at the same time, Kyle Pitts, you're not really asking him to block. He could do it, but you're not really asking him to block. Kyle Pitts, he could stretch the field. He could catch those 50-50 balls. He can help out in the red zone. He would definitely be our tallest receiver in the red zone. And when you look at it, he could be kind of used like in that Des Bryant role in the end zone, which I think, that's something that Jason Garrett would love to rely on. Now, going back into Evan Engram, it's just really frustrating when you think of the kind of rookie season he had and the kind of season he had this year where he only had 654 yards off 63 receptions. He had 1 touchdown. Somehow he managed to go into the Pro Bowl. That tells you how much of a joke the Pro Bowl is when you look at players like the tight end out of Green Bay, Robert Tonyan, who, let's be real, he deserved it 100 times more than Evan Engram. And unfortunately, he didn't make it into the Pro Bowl. But look, the Giants picked up his 5th-year option. He's going to make around $5 to $6 million. So it's not going to be too much, but is he going to be in the New York Giants long term? I don't know. I think that the potential is there, but at this point, that's all it is potential. And this is what we got to deal with. If I got to watch this, you guys got to watch this too. Look at it. Look at it. Don't look away. Look at it. If I got to look at this, you guys got to look at this. Do you really want this on your field? I don't. I don't know about you guys. I would love to get a player like Kyle Pitts. But if Evan Engram can really go back to and fix the fundamentals and really fix his main issue, which is his hands, I think Evan Engram could be a lot better going into, the 2021 season. Now, will that translate onto the field? Maybe. When you think if we keep Jason Garrett again going into this season, which it looks like that may happen. We don't know yet. That's not definite. But if it is going to happen, a second year in this playbook should help out Evan Engram, should help out this whole offense. I think if we could get some wide receivers, that'll only help out every individual wide receiver on this roster. But we're gonna have to see how it plays out. I don't think it'd be a bad option. Do I think the Giants will move on from Evan Engram? I think that's possible, but I don't think that they would use their 11th overall pick on a tight end. I think that if you have a player like Jalen Waddle there, or if you have a player like Gregory Rousseau, or even Micah Parsons, I think that that would be more feasible. And I think that would be more of a need than drafting a tight end when you could get a tight end, like Caden Smith, who's decent, but it would be okay. Obviously you could address it in later rounds, but at the same time, I just don't think that it would be likely that the Giants pick him up with the 11th overall pick. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, leave a like below. What are your thoughts on this? Should the Giants move on from Evan Engram and look to get Kyle Pitts in the draft? Do you think that it's worth it? Let us know your thoughts below. We'll see you guys in another video. This is another video from Hit Squad Productions. What is